well, look, just 2 games into pre-season, you've got your first win on the board.
Yeah, no, to be fair, I spoke to the boys at the start. It's all about winning habits, and obviously coming here was going to be tough. You know what they're about. They're hard working. Berkey gets them well drilled in terms of out of possession and in possession, so we knew it was going to be a tough test. I felt the boys were good in spells, were very good in spells, in fairness. I felt that the first half performance was extremely positive. I felt we camped in their half, we organised the ball, we moved it well, we was very good on the breakdown, looked dangerous on a couple of set pieces. Second half it was a little bit bitty, we made a few changes, but again the back three was phenomenal in terms of Manny, Danny Woodard's through the middle and Jamal Fifield down the left, so yeah, no, very pleased.
It's quite often about fitness in these sort of games as well, isn't it though?
No, 100% it's all about fitness. I look at their stats tomorrow, see how they've scored, but I felt we looked strong. I felt that the boys that have played the 60 minutes, the Femis, the Champs, the Morgans, the boys that have done their 90s in Angelo and Jamal Fifield, I felt they looked strong. They didn't tire towards the end, so I think that's pleasing. That shows where we're at in terms of our pre-season. I look at our recovery runs, I look at our breakdown, I look at our counters. I felt that we looked strong on a load of them. Could we have probably made a few more chances count? I believe so. We created a few. We got into some great areas, but it's the second game. Fundamentally, we're working on fitness at the minute, and that's something that's pleased me the most.
How do the new lads are settling in now? They've had a few extra sessions.
Yeah, I think the week away in Barnstable was going to be the catalyst. I feel that to get doubles into them and sometimes trebles, I think that's where we're going to do the proper work. I feel that the contact time we've had at the minute's been good, but it's fundamentally getting them a base in terms of their fitness. Going down to Barnstable for 6 to 7 days will allow me to get 12 to 15 sessions into them, which is unbelievable. You look at that, that's 5 weeks in terms of the sessions that we have. So for me, I think that's going to play a massive part in where we're going to go as a football club. I felt that the first half performance was good. I was constantly looking there in terms of where we were in our shape, and in fairness I felt that they didn't really hurt us, they didn't really catch us on any breakdown or counters, and I honestly felt that we were very well worthy of being 1-0, let alone a couple more to the good. So for me it's pleasing. I think where we are in terms of fitness, sharpness is probably where we need to get to. I think we're fit, I think we've got a good base now. It's about being sharp when we land on the ball, sharp when we lose the ball to regain it. So that's something that I need to implement in the next couple of sessions.
Just a word on Ferrier as well, 2-on-2. Just how important could he be this year?
Oh, he's massive. He's absolutely massive. I think that you see in his game, he's I believe both the pens. I think he's penned today. He's pinned the fella in the box. He's rolled him, got his yard, and then he's just taken him down. So I just think that he's been big. I feel that his sessions have been very positive. He's working ever so hard. I think he looks the strongest I've seen him, and there's more to come from him. He's done his 2 60s, and obviously we got Arsenal on Saturday, so we've got a rest tomorrow and 2 good sessions to get into them prior to the game on Saturday. So looking forward to seeing his return on Saturday.
So it's still a little while away, but is there some excitement brewing over Arsenal?
Of course, and obviously they've just announced that the Ayman, Ramsey and Mkhitaryan, that potentially with others that are going to come down on the day. So yeah, I'm excited to face Unai Emery. I know the players are excited to face potentially their idols. And yeah, it's another exercise. Are we going to utilise the ball like we did this evening? Probably not. Are we going to have as much possession? Nowhere near it. It's going to be about our organisation, about our breakdown, where we are with restarts and all them bits that I think is going to play a massive part in us being successful this year. And it's an experience, great experience. I cannot wait to come Saturday when the Mellow Park's going to be full. Hopefully it's going to be an entertainment game on both parts, and hopefully we can give ourselves another good account for ourselves like I believe we've done in the last 2.
How amazing is it though for a non-league side to host Unai Emery's first game as Arsenal manager?
Oh, I think it's massive. I think that shows the relationship that the chairman has with the board in and around Arsenal, the relationship that they've built over many years, and the contract they just signed recently to show that there's a belief from Arsenal to bring a side down to us, to give them a bit of competition. It's going to be tough, let's make no bones about it, because I've played in one of them games 4 or 5 years ago and it was chasing shadow at times, but I think it's colossal for a club of our size to host a club of Arsenal's size, and to have Unai Emery first game as me being manager is something that I never thought I'd be able to say, but I think on a personal note it's positive.